Welcome to Chalk and Cheese Podcast. One DJ, podcast, one comedian, and two other guys. Chalk and Cheese. Come on.
Begging it. I went to see The Joker on Saturday.
Yeah.
I ain't seen it though. So
Shit, film. Shit.
It's a good film.
Shit. It's alright. It's okay.
No, it's a
But
good
it's not.
film.
What is so good about it?
Alright,
so good about it?
Is the topic about the Joker?
Yeah. So I went to see The Joker innit, and I was contemplating on going to see this Blue Story thing, but I saw too much youths out, hoodies and everything. I thought, you know what? I'll wait till it dies down. But I'm hearing about this thing got banned.
Yeah, it got banned in the View Cinema.
I linked it.
It got
That was a terrible link.
yeah,
I thought I linked it quite well.
It got banned in the View Cinemas nationwide.
Really?
And now Showcase.
No, Showcase they've reinstated it.
It's not worth talking about because they've reinstated it now.
No, only the Showcase.
No, and the View.
But no, it's still worth talking about.
It's not because they're
It
reinstated.
doesn't matter because why did they do it?
Because they're racist, institutional racist. We know it. It's not. It's a straight, clear black and white. It's not like it's not questionable. It's clear, black and white.
Yeah, because when Batman shoot up they shot up the place with Batman, they still kept it going.
Hence, and they're even saying it on the Jeremy Vile show because I was doing
Jeremy Vile. Okay.
It is Jeremy Vile.
That's a good show.
Jeremy Vile.
Jeremy Vile.
But it's okay.
Okay, your pussy off.
I'm just you see what happens when you don't vote? You see what happens when you don't vote?
Jeremy Vile. Man, violence.
I'm confident with it as well.
It is violent, okay? No, so go on. But it's definitely worth having a discussion about because
because they mentioned no, it's not because they mentioned a lot of movies that are so we don't really get. I don't really like.
No, it's not about. It's not necessarily about just that. But we're saying how can people be so? How can like institutions be so reactionary and it be justified? So there's a fight in a place in Birmingham. How can it be justified to ban something across the board? But they do the same to nightclubs. I'm just saying, like, there's a bigger problem.
It's an agenda.
Like, because if you think about but it doesn't mean that it's not worth addressing because there's people that listen that need to hear it.
No, but that's like talking about why do we have to put on raves and put on secret locations to be confirmed?
Yeah, but people don't understand why we do it. So let's talk about it. Let's express it. Like it's worth talking about.
I'll be honest, because
not talking about.
When I tell
because it's racism, unless you're gonna fix the racism, then you can't fix this problem.
Do you know what? If we speak about it, and the more it's out there, listen, for the Blue Story, if it wasn't put out there, they wouldn't have overturned their decision. It's because it caused uproar.
And it's
a
funny,
lot of people stood up for it. Like, hold on, that's not justified.
Because
if everyone just stopped it's racism and just left it, then it would still be bad.
And it's funny, because a lot of white people don't understand. Because when I told my white clients about when you have to line up to go in a rave and not like when I'm with my brethrens,
you got to split up.
We got to split up. They were like, "Do you really?" They pop an alien to it. I'm like, yeah, because if they see 3 black people all bunched together, they ain't letting us in.
But can I say something to you? We're quick to scream the racist card every minute. I don't like that racist card. It's racism's everywhere, but we as black people make it fucking hard for ourselves. So that's the.
I agree at some points. Yes,
because every 4-man here right now, as a business owner, and you got your nightclub, you're more swaying to put it to the white side, more to the fucking ghetto side.
Not necessarily.
I would.
I am 100%.
I would.
So what? Am I racist now?
Hold on. Listen.
Don't let that black boy in there with the beard.
I'm not playing the system.
Let me finish and then you can speak. Because let me get something out. Because you just keep cutting. Pussy clock. Right? You are just playing the system because there's no statistics that say there's more fights and more aggravation in a black nightclub than a white nightclub. And I'll explain something. Clapham High Street, they've got a church opposite McDonald's. And every Friday and Saturday night, they turn that church into a makeshift hospital for drunk and disorderly people. Mm-hmm. Do you think they're going to do that for black people? One fight your club,
they shut it down.
Yeah, but do you see what I'm saying? Drunk and disorderly, they fight and they do shit every single week. Outside Yates, outside Liquid, and all them clubs, they
extreme. Fight. We can't say, because they never shut down that. And come on, look how much time you've been to a club.
Takes more extreme. That guy, I said some guy in the club the other day. Like, come on, it ain't.
He never.
I've been in a club
Yes,
and
the whole club. He just dashed it in.
I've been in the club where guns just beat
yeah,
you and
I
that's
shit.
But be honest,
we go over the top with our shit.
How
I'm not
recent
gonna
was
lie,
that?
we do.
Not recent.
That's what I'm trying to
We're still
say.
painting with the same brush from.
I'm not saying that.
We go over the top.
I'm not
fam.
saying
I
that.
see man get
Come on,
head
you go
get
over the
lick
top.
off with bottle blood.
Then look at
Stab up.
For instance, are you gonna? Your prime example as a promoter. Are you gonna keep your barbecue back where you kept it last year?
No.
There you go. Why is that?
Because too much of these black brothers want to come and
There you
fuck
go.
up
So
your
does
ting,
that-
blood.
does that mean-
Shut
does that
down
mean
your
Chris is
ting.
racist? Does
No
that mean Chris is
respect for
racist?
man's backyard or man's mum and
You know
his
what?
house.
You know what? The
Fuck them,
problem
fam.
is, it's not
So
about black
Chris
people.
is
No,
racist now.
that's not about
It
black
is,
people.
it
That's
is.
about Chris opening his private barbecue.
But
No.
to anybody.
No.
Is that what happened? Is that what he did?
Because white people will have a little
Bro,
tussle.
bro,
You know what,
anytime.
mate? And then they
No,
split
yeah,
up. Black
don't ever
people
be like that.
will
You
lick
know
off
what
your
makes it
headpiece
worse?
with a
You know what makes it
bottle.
worse?
Right,
Okay.
I'm coming back for you. I
Alright.
see man get shot up, fam.
Chris, 1 second. If
Old
white
tight
people are
Duffers
so
and them boy
innocent
there.
and white people have
R.I.P.
never, Chris, please,
Go.
Chris,
Sorry,
come on,
sorry,
man,
go,
stop it.
go.
We did say we're gonna split you two up, you know.
Sorry,
Chat,
go,
you're
go.
annoying. If white people are so innocent and they don't fight, like, so what happens? Where's football hooliganism and all that shit come from? What happens with that? You're taking away so much of what white people do.
That was culture.
And let's say what
Football is hooliganism.
It's football culture.
That's like
we're talking about raves and
Black-
Do you
Black
think
people
white boys don't fight in clubs?
You trying to say you
they
wasn't a
do,
hooligan
but
back in the
they
day?
fight every
they do,
week.
but we take it to the
Oh, yeah, there's a
extreme,
pom-pom.
fam. We take it above that.
I'm
Black
not gonna-
people do
above and
fight.
behind.
I've seen
I'm
a
not
white
even gonna
person
justify.
fight.
I'm not gonna justify.
And it's just like a little,
You know
oh,
what it is?
come on,
You know what it
mate.
is? You guys are them.
And then they sort it out.
Oh, black
There you
people
go.
this, black people that. You guys are the people that are justifying the blue story getting that.
You're the guys that's justifying that every fucking Black History Month they should show a race. A slavery.
All right.
Yeah, blood. Like
That's how you sound.
I'm not
Yeah,
justifying
you know
it. We're
what's
just saying.
Kunta Kinte.
We're just saying.
You know
Let's
what's
call it.
all right.
Let's call a spade a spade.
All right, then. All right. Let me ask you a question then. So you see, when District was,
That and girls.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about that then?
They shouldn't be there.
You're a fucking idiot.
No, you know what? Seriously, right? Listen. Hold on. Can we listen? Dizzle. Listen for 1 second. Can we just have a proper conversation?
let me-
We
Hold
are,
on a
though.
second. Without trying to do the jokes and
No,
that,
but I've talked
because-
about this already from a long time. They shouldn't. Why they're there?
Why not? You just said you do a white club.
But, and if I don't get in, I don't get in. I'm not gonna say
You
we're
said-
racism.
Are you serious? So
You said if it was
I
your
don't
club.
care. I've been to a club where they won't let me in
And then
because I'm
say-
with bare man them. White club. So what it is what it
But them
is.
same idiot girls, if they got accepted, they would have went in.
Yeah.
They would have went in.
And they
They
would
would
never
have went
bought a
in
drink.
because they
They
didn't.
would- and never- and
They
you
didn't
don't
only
have no
cuss
drink.
because they didn't get in.
And they had no money
and
for
they
drink.
knew the deal. Do you
And
get what I'm saying? But
So
if they-
what is it that you're saying? I don't get what you're
They-
saying.
they
should have
Are you
the-
saying that
they should
because
have a
black
Titty
people?
Tuesday
Are you saying that black
allowed
people's?
district.
Are you saying that black people's clubs that are getting shut down is our fault and everything
Yes.
is our fault? That's what you're saying.
Kinda.
blood. We
Is that what
always
you're saying?
blood-
Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Chris,
Go in.
Chris opened his barbecue
Bro,
to the whole neighborhood. People he don't know. How do you expect them to come and respect your house? If I have a
No,
private,
the people
hold on,
that
let me
fuck with
finish.
my stuff
If I-
were the people that knew
If
me.
I have a private function,
I knew them.
well then that's your business.
Still
That's your friends.
disrespectful.
That's
you get
your
what I'm trying
friends.
to say?
That's
I
your
don't
friends.
know them, but they know who I am. They know my yard.
Did you
get what I'm
invite them?
saying? I didn't invite
Did
them.
you
Why
invite
did you open up your house to the public?
No, because we had a big barbecue. That's
Because
what
he
we do
wanted
every
it.
Was
year.
he charging?
No, but we set up things for business, so people are paying.
The man
money.
there got
And
greedy.
people are
He wanted
picking
money.
up,
He opened his
paying us
barbecue
for
to
their
It's
stuff.
like
strangers.
carnival.
No, it's
You
not.
open your
it
private
was
barbecue to
fucking
strangers
good.
Like
and they
carnival,
wonder.
it's fucking good.
No, there was only one
Like
madness,
carnival.
and that was near the end.
Yeah, you open your
That was
private
near the
barbecue.
end.
Brother, you're
But
mad.
what I'm
You think
saying
I'm
is,
bringing people to
no,
my
what
yard
I'm
that
saying
I
is,
don't know?
I had to stop it.
what I'm
I mean,
saying is,
stop it.
look,
I stopped the
understand-
music and said it's done.
No, what I'm saying
Because
is,
it was
I
getting too much.
understand.
Imagine.
It was
Hear
getting too
me out,
much.
yeah.
But that happens in teenage white. Someone has a house party
No,
when the
but
parents
you're
go
not
away.
understanding.
They
Black-
mash up the house.
No, black man will take it. Black people, we take it to the extreme. My man was there putting his hand in his jeans like he had
You
something.
think white
on
men
him,
don't
fam.
have weapons? You think what gun?
They
do
just
black-
fight.
Like, what gun does black man make? What's a black man's gun? What gun do they
Bruv,
make?
Bruv,
What
you're not
gun do
calling
they
a spade, fam.
What guns do
Blood.
they make? I just want to know
I've
because
seen clubs,
Because
you
they
know.
don't make
No,
guns.
the reason
I've
because
seen clubs.
no, hold on.
Edwards,
What guns do they
Edwards
make?
in Croydon
What-
started off all
You're not
white.
making sense.
No,
Then
I'm
it
not
started
making
getting
sense because
flooded.
you're saying that white people are not violent. What guns do we
Bruv, I
make?
didn't say that white people aren't
What
violent.
guns do
I'm
we
just
make?
saying black people take it more to the extreme.
So white
fam.
people don't hurt nobody. White people
Yeah,
don't-
but
so
black
what you
people
saying,
do
white men
stuff
don't-
like
Also, I think you should
stab
say
blood.
but
The
you
other
should
day I
say
saw a black
certain-
dude thump up a girl, fam.
You should say
White
certain
men-
black
white men
people.
don't violent
You should say-
thump up a girl,
No, but you
fam.
should say
White men don't beat up
certain
women.
black people.
No,
Certain
but
black people.
I'm saying when we do
Not everybody.
not all the time, but you see
Are
when
you
black
saying
people,
white men don't
but
beat up
how
women?
many
they do.
situations have
That's
you
a- that's
heard
a That's a
where
trait.
That's their thing.
how many situations were you heard in a nightclub,
If a man's
yeah,
football club
where
come
white people
fucking lose that day, then come up and
Wait,
mash up the house.
Wait, how many situations have you heard, yeah, in a club where a white person's had a fight, yeah, and a black person had a fight, but you've heard that black people have done either shooting, killing, stabbing. White people have fights, yes. But like I said, we take it that level beyond,
the question you're asking me don't make sense. Because I'll tell you something.
Fam.
No, hold on. You're asking me a question based on the fact that I don't even know any white clubs. You don't know any white clubs. So you only know what you've been told. You only know what happens. You don't know what happens in Leicester and these clubs and Liquid and Oceana and all these clubs. You don't know when man's getting their head bust.
But also
you don't know why them clubs, why they stopped selling J2O in glass bottles and made it plastic. You don't know why. Because clearly white people don't have fights. Why would they stop?
Now you're putting words into my mouth as you do, Ceesix.
But what are you saying?
Did I not
he was
say?
saying that black people take it too far.
He doesn't know what white people do.
Fight.
You don't know what white people do.
What do you mean I don't know what white people do? I'm not saying that white people don't do madness, but black people, we do it more, fam. We do it more. The percentage is higher. Let's be honest here.
You don't know about percentages. That's one thing you don't know about.
Bullshit.
This is really important for everybody to understand, you know. This is really important. What's in the news and what we see, you're going to see more of them reporting on black people. Yes. Of course. That don't mean it's happening less in the white community.
What do we say though? What do we say though? When a black person has a fight in a club, what do we say? Oh, fucking hell, we come and fucked it up again. Why we always got to spoil shit up? Don't we always say that?
Why do you think we say that?
Because we always fucking do it.
Can I tell you why we say that? Because we know the
consequences.
We know the consequences. Our consequences are worse. If Dave and Stephen have a fight in Liquid and they fight and throw bottles at each other, Liquid will be open tomorrow. If me and Dizzle catch up in a dance one-on-one and throw 2 bottles just the same, that club will be shut down. Consequences are different. So that's why we moan more. That's why we, oh shit, man. Why
so
you guys
know this?
No, but the point isn't
then?
about this. That's not the point. The point is about why is our consequence so worse?
Because we know it's the reason.
No, but why is it? So, but that was that's the whole. Listen, we're saying the whole beginning bit of this whole conversation was Blue Story being shut down nationwide, and that to me that's reactionary, but it's a horror. It's the wrong reaction.
I hear, but you just answered.
I haven't. No, I haven't, bro.
Then you're not intelligent enough to know that you just answered your own fucking question.
If some kids,
are you not that intelligent enough to know that you answered your own fucking question?
That's unprecedented. So it's not about me knowing. If somebody goes and has a fight in Birmingham cinema, that they will shut down that movie nationwide. That's unprecedented. That's not. No one's gonna know they do that. So these youths that are going to the cinema and they carry their things in case they see the ops in the cinema, they didn't think, oh, let's go and shut it down for everyone in London, everyone in Newcastle. Why would nobody will think that? That consequence is unreasonable.
So can't you think?
Isn't that's a very unreasonable consequence?
The View took that thing like, okay then, so if we put this movie out more in enough places, then the gangs will go and they might see their ops again, and then it's going to be the same thing. Don't you think?
Listen, because do you know how much money that movie made? Which goes to show that for that weekend it broke records.
But they don't care. They don't care.
But what I'm
care about the bigger picture.
What I'm demonstrating to you is the amount of money that it makes demonstrates how many people went to see it. That one incident times by the amount of people that went to see it is minuscule. So their decision is bullshit. Their decision is not justified. It's bullshit.
But also as well,
do you get what I'm saying?
But also as well, Six here. To be honest, nobody knows the full story, and apparently they weren't even in. They weren't even in the cinema. They weren't even in, and they were under 15, so they couldn't even go in to see the film anyway. So no one knows the full story, and View haven't come out with no statement.
The point of that is what Ceesix is the breakdown is. There's going to be people getting there. That's the ops. So they're going to hear your people.
That would justify.
All right, what about? All right, do you think they should have shut down Batman when the guy shut up the cinema?
Because Batman never had no ops.
That sounds ridiculous. No, but do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Whether anybody's going to go there and think, oh, they're going to be inspired by this guy who's a madman or whatever and go in there and shoot up another cinema. You're mad.
But what's the movie?
Should I shut that film as well?
What's the movie got to do with youths in Birmingham? Huh? What had the movie got to do with these youths?
They never said, see, that's what you see.
I'm looking at the reaction.
No, but you're not. See, We're there persecuting View, and you don't even know the full story of why they
So
did
you
it.
tell me, because you seem to be on View's side.
You seem to be against them because
I am against them. I'm against them. I'm against them. No, bro. Listen. Oh yeah, that's dead joke, man. That's a dead joke. That's a dead joke.
It's not a dead joke.
That's a dead joke. That's like your comedy career.
Let me say
Dead.
Let me say it.
Dead.
It was like, can I finish it?
Go ahead.
Like he went to there once. He brought a girl there for Orange Wednesdays one time.
Yeah. You should be on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Views.
And she went in and watched
to
the
be
movie
honest,
while
to
you
be honest,
stay outside. That's why you blood clot.
To be honest, I think that View, like I say, boycott View. Go to other cinema.
No.
Go to another cinema.
Live View. It's their point of view.
Tell me why you think that.
You're dumb, you know. You're so dumb.
No, because I say
You're his. You know you are. You're his cheerleader.
I said he's dumb.
Yeah, but you're dumb.
Shut up,
You're
man.
his cheerleader.
Shut up. You
Go,
little
go,
pussy up.
go, Chris,
Just because
go.
you know you're chatting shit.
Thank you.
I'm not chatting shit.
You're just chatting
So do you
shit.
think? So
over there?
have you justified?
Have
you justified? Are you saying Views justified?
Shut up.
You're saying Views
It's a
justified.
business at the end of
Are
the
you
day.
saying Views justified for the action?
It's a business at the end of the day. I don't want these ruffians around my
Yeah,
business.
No, honestly,
it's
no,
my
no.
business.
Listen. No comedy, no joke. Are you honestly saying View are justified to have stopped Blue Story nationwide?
Because they can see what they have is foresight. They can see some shit happening, more shit.
So you think they were right?
Yeah, because they don't.
Do you think they were right? No,
they
listen.
didn't
Do you
want the
think they were right?
ruffians.
Do you think they were right?
Remember why they stopped it? They
Alright.
didn't want the ruffians to be lining up with the same people that's coming to watch Frozen.
So-
2.
so I'm gonna-
you got little Mary Sue there, and she's standing next to the ops.
Yeah,
you can't.
it's
No,
I'm going to ask you a
No.
question then.
No.
So do you think then they should cancel and ban all black raves? All black raves. Before you give them a chance to see whether they're going to be good or bad, do you think they should cancel them? And stop letting black people in clubs. Do you think they should do that? No, but I'm just saying.
But they're doing that
Do you
now.
think they should have a blanket
They're doing that
ban?
now.
I'm
Okay,
asking the
they're doing that
question.
now. Dizzle,
Should they
answer
have
the
a
question,
blanket
please.
ban on every
Listen to the
black
question.
venue, every black function, anything to do with black people where there could possibly be any trouble? Do you think they should just ban them?
They're doing that now.
See, you're not answering
You're not
me.
answering the question.
I know.
You're not answering me.
But you're answering me a stupid question.
No, it's
No,
not.
I'm answering like a politician.
I'm asking you a question. This is a serious question. Do you think they should ban all black raves, all black functions? Yes or no?
They're doing that now.
Do you?
All right, listen. All right, let me ask you a question then. All right, Chris, since they're justified, yeah. Let's just say, touch wood that this doesn't happen. Yeah. Hold on. If there was a fight at a comedy show and they locked off all comedy shows, how would you feel, Mr. Comedian who makes your money through comedy?
Well, of all comedy shows,
all black comedy shows.
well, I will find a way of go to the white circuit. If it's not a problem, I want to go mainstream.
But you think that's okay
Break
then?
the ceiling as we speak.
But do you think that's okay?
If they gave
Is that a justified response?
Why would they though? Why?
Because there was an incident in one, and they've done a blanket ban nationwide on black
But it's
comedy
one
shows.
company. If it was,
I'm asking you. I'm just. It's a question to.
We're pushing it to the extreme because you don't seem to think it's okay. So we're saying in an extreme situation, then you're saying they should ban all black functions, if they see one sign of trouble.
No,
then they should just ban it.
but we're not. You're pushing it to the extreme, but View
That's what they did.
View is one company.
But they push it to the
If
extreme.
it was, let's say
nationwide,
but
Stamina's
they
the
pushed it to the
promoter and they
extreme.
ban all of Stamina's shows, yes.
All right, listen to this.
Then fine.
So listen. If you,
No,
if you,
it's one,
no,
one
because
company.
listen, if
It was
you,
still getting
but
shot.
are you
It's
saying,
Odeon,
are you,
there's
bit
are you
avenues.
saying that View is justified for shutting down their show in Swindon or wherever there's a very small black population?
You know what, let me
do you
tell-
think it's justified? Because where are these so-called gangsters gonna be watching
If
it
you
in
was
there?
losing money,
Answer my
So if
question.
you was losing
Why would
money,
they
what
shut
would
it
you
down
do?
in the middle of a
So if you
small
knew
town?
to lose money, what
Dizzle,
would you?
please,
No, but I'm
bro.
asking, but we're talking the same
Dizzle,
topic.
I'm speaking. Just shut up.
Because you don't.
Just
I'm
shut
not
up,
saying
Dizzle.
what you want to hear.
No, it's not. I just want to have a proper
let me just-
conversation. Dizzle, you're 50, bruv. Just fucking behave yourself.
That's not making no
Grow
sense.
up, man.
Bro.
Grow up. It's just a proper.
This not making no sense.
You know what this
I
is,
could be
yeah?
70 odd.
See
You're
what
still
this
not
is?
making no
Let me
sense.
tell you what this is. Let me tell you what this is, yeah? They got this thing where they like to try and piss me off so that they can feed the narrative of Ceesix being angry, but I'm not biting into that shit.
But you're not
You're
saying
silly.
nothing of
You're
this
silly.
purpose of any sense.
You're silly. All right, I'm not saying nothing of. Let's move on then. Fuck
Thank
it.
you. Gosh, you're not making no sense.
All right, you're an idiot, bro.
But you're not making no sense.
You're an
So we're
idiot.
both two peas in the
You
pod.
answer. I'm not talking to you no more. Please answer that question. How is
You
View?
can answer it from an
Stop.
idiot. Is that what you
Dizzle.
come to?
Come on, Ceesix.
You know, don't worry about it.
Ceesix.
No,
yeah, he's winding you up now, isn't he? I thought you said he weren't going to wind you up. I'm waiting for the question. Don't go on your laptop like you're going to read anything. You ain't reading that.
Better go on Facebook. Better go on Facebook.
I've got things to do, man.
You make him go on Facebook. That's what you're supposed to do.
done.
Whatever you're saying is not
Because
worth it.
this is a podcast where people are supposed to be able to learn some shit, and you're just there being
You're not
dumb.
learning- well, I'm not
You're just
learning
being
from you.
dumb. I'm asking Chris a question. You're chatting shit. I'm
What are you
asking Chris
teaching
a
out over there,
question, and you're
teacher?
chatting shit.
Teacher
Chris,
6.
if you think the viewer justified based on the clientele they got in Birmingham to shut it down nationwide,
Let me tell you
let me
something.
finish my
Okay.
question, bro.
I heard you.
I ain't finished.
All right,
How
go
did
on,
you
go
hear
on,
me?
go on. But I thought I heard the. All right, go on then. Sorry.
So
my bad.
Them shutting down a show where there isn't a black population, but there's a market for that film. Where's the justification in that for that particular cinema?
All right, let me tell you something. Yeah, you see in life, yeah. You know, like when you have a good child and he's done something wrong, and the judge gives him bare time because he's setting examples. Sometimes you have to set example. Sometimes you have to shut down this shit to show the youth them. You carry on with this fuckery, yeah. Nothing's ever gonna get played, and it might make them behave themselves.
And I agree with Chris with that one.
Sometimes you have to set examples. Sometimes you have to set examples. Am I lying? Am I lying?
It's not about-
Sometimes you
it's
have
not
to do
about-
that.
No,
No,
but
but-
no,
and like I said, it's foresight.
Don't rub him out because you don't agree with him.
That's
No,
why
but- and his opinion.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, but you're gonna keep chatting.
Shut
shit.
up. I never said anything.
Okay.
Did you hear me say anything?
Okay.
What I'm saying is now, View now, we said at the beginning, have reinstated it. So, were they wrong in what they did?
By shutting it down in the first place.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to set example.
Yeah, but they've reinstated it.
It's
now.
like when you punish your child, you say you ain't getting no food today.
Okay.
And then later on you say, all right, do that again, and you
No
will
one's
really
talking to
have,
you, Dizzle.
you'll
No one's
really
talking
have
to
no
you.
food.
Why are you tapping Chris for? I'm talking to
You
Chris.
see, Chris? You see exactly what you said? Exactly what happened.
What's it
See
with
how
his
they
wet mouth?
reinstated it? I bet them be of them
Pussy Clark self. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need to set
16.
examples, fam. You have to do
Yeah,
it.
son.
And you're a parent. You
No,
know
but-
this.
Okay.
You have to
come on,
set
son. No, but this is-
example, okay?
You know what time he kick his son in the choke?
No, but listen.
Some was just really go and check good down in the choke. Yes, sir.
These guys are
Under
fucking
the
idiot.
windpipe. You will see a fist mark. Yeah? So don't hear nothing.
It's just
from
two
Kane.
fingers. It's two fingers. You know the ones with the fingers?
Right out there.
Yeah, right at the windpipe. You know, so they can feel it, you know. This man's trying to choke me with two fingers, you know.
You know what I mean? And after
Some
that,
Japanese
and
death
after that,
grip.
do it again. Do it again, I'm gonna kill you. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to set examples,
No, but
man.
I just felt like they went too far. If they'd said, "All right, we're not gonna show it in Birmingham
Right.
until there's a full investigation,"
Yeah.
that I feel like might have been a better.
understand that.
You understand what I
Yeah,
mean?
I can understand that.
Rather than just saying, "Okay, that's it now, everybody."
Okay. But that's their view on everything, because they probably, again, like I said, they probably might have saw foresight in that as well. They might have thought, you know what, this is going to happen again. Let me set examples from now. I'm just saying, these are the possibilities they're thinking. You're thinking from a different view, yeah? You're thinking like more diplomatic view, but remember, this is a big company.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't have done nothing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying they shouldn't have done nothing.
Just the one place. And I get that. Do you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to set examples
I hear
and
what
wipe
you're-
out the whole thing.
Based on what you're saying, yeah, I understand. If something deserves an example to be set, then set it. Now, there was no altercation within that movie. We've discussed that. There was no altercation in that movie. There was no evidence or proof that they were even going to see that movie. They didn't all have
weren't even of
tickets.
age. They
No
weren't
one
even of age.
knows why they were actually at the cinema. They've just associated it because they happened to be at the cinema where the Blue Story is showing. But we spoke about Batman, where there was an incident inside the movie. Do you get what I'm saying? They spoke about the Joker, about the negative connotations that movie can have on people with mental health. So what I'm saying is, and that's within the movie. So I just want to know how they're justified to cancel the whole movie, even though there was no evidence or no incident within the movie.
But
So you're justifying it. So you tell me.
No, but I'm saying, yeah, I'm a businessman, you're a businessman. We got different views. That place where the Batman place the Batman guy shot up the place is a different company to view. You see what I'm saying? It's a different thing. They might have thought, fuck it.
How do
we
you know
need the
what
money.
company was it?
I don't know. You check it out, innit? But I'm sure it weren't View. Do they even have View in America?
Oh, it's in America. I don't know.
Yeah, it's in America.
It's in America.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so it's a different company. Like, I'm a businessman. You're gonna have
But
different views.
are there
like-
incidents in cinemas?
Yes, there are.
Are there fights in cinemas?
Not much.
There
no.
must. Are there any fights in
Well,
cinema?
I've never seen any.
There's not
No,
gangs
no,
of-
you haven't been
there's
to
not
every
gangs
cinema.
of youths with machetes
Yeah, it
How
goes.
do you know?
because we know.
How do you know?
Because we've got social media.
Fam, all I'm saying is, yeah, all I'm saying, all I'm saying, all I'm saying is, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you like me when I went to Joker and I see all these youths with hoodie and that, I won't feel at ease going in to watch the thing. And then imagine people going and see Frozen. And they don't know about that life, you know. Because me, I see these people, I see the
baby.
yeah, I see
And you
these
see kids with guys with machetes walking past.
I see these guys with hoodies on, yeah, and because I know the road thing, it don't scare me. I just walk past them. But you see what I'm saying? These man from Frozen.
Man laughed at you.
I'm
'Cause
from
you
the
know I
roads,
know
cuz.
the
I'm from the
roads.
roads. I'm from the roads, cuz. Old tight duffers. I'm from the roads, fam. I'm from the roads, old tight strings. I'm from the roads, fam. Don't fuck with me, cuz.
No, listen, no, serious.
I'm from the roads.
No, Chris. Ask Carlos. Ask Carlos.
Ask
Carlos.
I was a bad boy in jail. Ask Carlos.
Ask Carlos.
I'm from the roads, fam. I'm from the roads. I'm from the roads,
You know that was the most. There was no sincerity in that.
Old tight giggler.
I was from the road. I was from the road.
I'm from the roads.
You got your
cuz.
bridges back in this.
I'm from the
So that
roads.
around
I'm
him
from the
like,
roads.
yeah,
SW9, cuz. SW9, old tight giggler. But yeah, but I've been there, fam. I've been there. But
It's one of them man that just heard stories about someone getting shot. I was there, you know. I was there.
I was
there.
I'm not gonna lie.
In those days.
Dolomite.
Those days.
Tales of the crypt.
You heard the stories.
Yeah, tell the story.
And you
Tales
can
of the hood.
retell it.
Yeah, I was the man that heard the story. I'm like, right.
Go, finish what you're saying. Finish what you're saying about. So you
from
saw
the road.
Yeah, I walk past them and it's nothing to me, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to seeing mandem like that. But what I'm saying is these like people going to see other things in Frozen, it looks bad, fam.
So
I did feel a little bit.
But can I just say then?
When I went to get my-
if there was no
I felt
no
uneasy when I
trouble.
went to get my little banana sweet.
But watch this. If there was no trouble, the same people would still be going there.
It's from the road.
So do you think that?
Banana sweet, then.
But do you think that it would be intimidating for people who are going to see Frozen anyway, even if there was no trouble, because it's set to a certain
Not
demographic?
really, because you're not going to see a machete hanging.
No, but I'm saying if there was no trouble, if there was no trouble,
You're not supposed to see a machete, and you're not in the field.
Little Sarah.
You're in that back road.
Yeah, poor little Sarah.
Yeah,
She
but
had-
but there was sugar cane in there. That's what I heard. I heard there was sugar cane. They come there to chop sugar cane.
yeah, they never said they were selling coconut.
Right.
You want coconut?
Imagine that you're with your little daughter and you see them. Is either you're gonna leave or you're gonna take the same machete and chop one of them in their fucking head. You know the way there. So it's either let me go. Look, I come to watch Frozen. I'm sitting in front
So
of
wait,
a
what
glass
happens
case
if
doing the live.
what happens if the youths wanted to go and see Frozen? About if the youths went to see Frozen, do you honestly think
You think they would have shut down Frozen if they went to go and see Frozen? If that happened in Frozen, would they have shut down Frozen? Yes or no? Shut up. You're fucking mad. You know they wouldn't. That's why you're smiling.
Big inquiry.
You think they would? They would never shut down Frozen.
Yeah,
They would never.
they would have.
You're mad. You think they would have stopped Frozen in every cinema, in every one of their cinemas?
But can I say
Never.
something to you? What? I'm running a joke about it, but my thing, what I said to Ceesix, he answered his own question. We know there's race. You understand? So when it gets licks in our face, we act like we're surprised.
Maybe did, but
You catch what I'm
maybe-
dealing
No,
with?
but why? But that's why I said.
let's
this-
say
no, but-
you know
no, but
this
that's no, but
C6.
that's why
That's
I
why I
said.
said you answered your
I
own
understand it,
question.
but that's why I said this was unprecedented. Listen, the consequence was way out of proportion. If there was one fight if there's a fight in Cornwall, yeah, one fight in Cornwall cinema, and even if someone got shot in the cinema in Cornwall, what the fuck has it got to do with Streatham Cinema?
Alright, then you're talking
Do you
about.
see what I'm saying?
No, but alright,
that's
then-
a that's a
Let me get
that
next.
is a.
I heard you talk about the fucking case of that black superintendent woman who fucking get guilty today. You should be talking. That's bigger racism than everything.
The woman.
the paedophile
they send the
images.
phone.
So it's not paedophile. It's one little something. So someone said that her sister fucking sent her on
Yeah,
the
but her
phone.
sister said. So basically, this
happened?
police officer, she's quite high up in the
So,
police.
so blue story's over now.
Yes, the blue story.
No,
is
but
over
we can.
there.
No, it's over. But it's the same.
No, I'm just saying.
And
so we
it's
can-
a
And
good
basically,
link.
her sister sent her an image, an indecent image of a child, but she sent it to her like, "Oh my God, look at this."
Yeah.
The superintendent officer said that she didn't. She said she didn't even look at
No,
it.
there's proof that she didn't. see
Okay,
it.
okay, I
There's
didn't know
proof
that.
she didn't
okay.
open the
so she
message.
didn't even open the message. And somehow they found out that it was on her phone and took her to court for having indecent images.
Oh my.
She
children.
got found guilty today.
Oh my goodness.
But you know what that's like? But that's because
America.
No,
And her
no, it's
sister- and
England.
no,
England?
No,
It was here.
No, listen. Her sister got charged for sending it, but it's her sister's boyfriend like said, "Rah, let me send it to my girl."
That's right.
And the girl sent to her, said, the three of them are in court, get found guilty.
You know what the problem is? I'll tell you what the
The
problem
three of them, you know.
You know, remember we had a conversation a little while ago, yeah?
See, that's
about
But if it was a white superintendent, would that ever fucking
That would never
happen?
Of course
No,
not.
no.
Because
That'll never happen.
That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, of course.
Forget the blue story
No,
and the view.
you can't
forget
forget,
that.
no.
I feel fucking.
All right,
that
but listen,
fucking woman
listen
there.
to what I'm saying.
That's blatant.
But there's not just one injustice that we should talk about. We can talk about both of them. We don't have to ignore one for the other. So as we've just rightfully done, we've spoke about the injustice that happened with the blue story, and now we're going to speak about this. We
not
don't have to
really
ignore one for the other.
it's not really
But you know what this is? Do you know what this
injustice.
is? This is
blue
stupid
story.
people sending foolishness to phones.
That's
Now,
what-
do you remember when
sorry.
Chris sent the video yeah, of the batty the skateboard? The skateboard. Now, Chris, listen.
No,
now, the thing is,
yeah.
my phone downloads the pictures, yeah.
That goes up onto
And goes onto my story,
Rascal.
right? So then, anyway, listen. There's this guy standing on the
What's your
skateboard.
story?
Chris put something into my
File, yeah.
into my camera roll.
Yeah.
So Chris sends a video to the group. I don't think you're joining the group.
I
by
didn't
the way.
join the group. Then.
But listen, there's a guy on a skateboard.
When I joined, you was talking about it when I come
There's
in.
a guy on a
Because he's still
skateboard.
stained
There's a
about
guy
it.
on a skateboard. And so I'm like, right,
Absolutely terrible, I know.
A fully clothed man in a skateboard. So
With a
right,
dildo on
let
the
me
end.
watch this video.
God.
Let me watch this video. Anyway, the guy's going down the ramp with a dildo on the front of his skateboard. Down on the skateboard. Down the ramp, boom. And you see when he goes down the ramp, the dildo rams straight into a man's back. I got so fucking mad with Chris.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I got so mad with Chris.
There's no funny side.
Why would you send that? Why? Wait, when you received it?
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on.
I
When
said
you,
it was
when you-
Yardie.
When you received it, what made you? What possessed you?
I said it was
to forward
Yardie.
it to your friends.
I said it was Yardie.
No, but no.
You do videos in relation to someone.
No, but it backfired on him.
Bro, that
Like,
was.
I sent you the man that looked like Bowl Selector. Because it's relation to you. You look like the man.
Bro, listen, that's an indecent, Chris. That's an indecent.
So
No,
I will
don't
send
just
stuff.
stop justifying it.
I'll send
That was-
stuff in relation to the
That was
person.
completely wrong.
But I hear what you're saying, Ceesix, because even in the group today, they cussed me because I sent one mad thing in the group. But I said, the difference is they're saying, Dizzle, you can't say nothing because you sent something in the group. I said, the difference is the person that sent that to me, I've blocked them. Because I'm not.
I
blocked
the person.
No, but you know what's funny?
I block
But
you.
if you ain't,
Sometimes
no,
you-
everybody's got
Fucking
that friend.
fuckery.
No, but everybody's got that friend or family member that send them fuckeries.
Foolish, and they're usually old.
And I blocked them.
Yeah,
Usually old. Usually
I'm
old.
frightened to open. Sometimes I'm frightened to open up things when you see if I see something pimp, you know, and you open up that shit.
It's like the hey,
I don't know who said my dad some porn fucking the other day. And he's got all these grandkids, you know. The man will accidentally pull it on his WhatsApp story.
on his story.
My dad's story. I'm thinking, BFT pump. I'm thinking, what is my dad keeping up right there? On his
story. You don't even realize.
It's really, you know, he's got his grandkids on there. He's saying, shame me, shame me, shame me,
Damn
shame me.
right.
shame me.
But the point is that woman's life is ruined, and that's all because of someone sending something stupid.
Yeah, that's
like some
poor.
people, you have to stop forwarding fuckery. Stop
I will never
forwarding
forward
fuckery.
that fuckery again.
Yeah, please don't.
But they dealt with that
you
too
know,
hard.
you know.
But you see how it's. But
When
you
we
see-
cussed you, you knew we was genuinely vexed. innit?
But they're saying the law is now.
I
if you get
didn't
them type of
even
things-
care, though.
Yeah,
That's the law.
yeah, that's right.
That's the law, you know.
If you don't report it, you're complicit.
Yes.
You're
You,
complicit.
no,
That's
if you
how-
don't, you have to delete it same
No,
time
because-
or report it.
But it's all right. This is the problem now, because what they've done now, they've used that as a blanket law now, because they're classing that as distribution of indecent
Indecent
material.
images of children. Yeah.
That's what they're classing it as.
Yes.
They're not looking at the reasons why.
Yeah.
They're just saying we don't care whether you're doing it.
And it can't be. It could be some soft porn, something, you know. But the way they've said it, like, sounds like it's some madness on the phone. You get me?
But even
20 odd years career.
yeah, but even if it is a madness, but her sister sent it to her to say, "Oh my God, like, can you try and find these people?" Because she works for the police, so she's high up in the police.
But she didn't.
She never even opened it. Even if she did open it, she said that if she's seen it, she would have said something to one of her superiors, but she didn't even open it.
Did they?
How did it-
So how did they go? How did they find it in her phone though?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
So there must be more to into the case, for they found her fucking guilty.
Must be, it's
No, because it's
terrible.
in her phone.
It's,
You see, the thing is, no matter how it goes, you see sometimes physical evidence, yeah? Like,
it's not common sense. It's not involved in it. It's just about
physical evidence. They
black and white. they
Why
look at.
would you send that Why would you forward that image? I don't know what it was, but let's just like of a child being molested or something. What would make you forward that? Do you get what I'm saying? And then why would you save it to your phone? Now, just based on physical evidence, the case is so hard to fight. Physical evidence. That's why when I had to delete that, you couldn't tell me. Imagine me and you, brethren, away from this podcast, and I'm sitting there, and you see me watching a video of a man with a skateboard, with a dildo on his phone. Zoom down and the skate and the dildo zoom into a man's batty.
Oh, wait, the man was on the skate, standing on
The man is on a skateboard. The dildo is stuck to the
See,
front
you're
of the
laughing
skateboard.
though. It was funny.
And he zooms down the ramp,
he's
and he
laughing.
goes straight in. The dildo goes straight into a man's batty.
Yardie.
But what I'm saying
It
is,
was Yardie's batty.
if you saw me,
But that must have been fucking painful as
It
well.
was Yardie's
Why
batty.
did the man do that?
You know, Yardie goes, Lord God, me Matty. They use
No, but
Yardie.
listen, if you saw me watching that, yeah, could I tell you that I'm
Someone said
not
it
into
to
that? Could you tell? Could I? You
Oh,
just,
fuck you.
But saying that, I put it in the group the other day.
no. I'm talking about physical evidence.
No,
So
but
I'm saying,
I put that in the group the other day though. I'm trying to, what someone sent to me, I'm trying to give the man some rounds.
you put it in a group.
You
No.
see?
But
It's
I
what
Chris,
it
but I
means.
blocked the man. I'm saying to the man, my group
But he
called
still
fuckers.
sent it.
But I sent it to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but,
then
but
you
listen
say
to
the
what I'm
fuckery,
saying.
but
You
I'm
can't
not
sent me the
justify it.
fuckery, so I
But
just
I'm
sent
just
it.
saying,
No,
imagine
you saved that and sent it.
if you
No,
were sitting
I
on the
forwarded
bus.
it.
Alright,
I
Chris,
sent it.
I didn't save it. I forwarded it.
Chris,
That's
Chris,
what I did. I
Chris.
forwarded the thing straight away.
Chris, if
I
you was
said,
on the bus,
Yardie.
if you was on the bus, yeah, and you was watching this fuckery, yeah, and someone saw you watching it, or a police officer saw you, like you can't. It's hard to fight that evidence. Oh, it was just sent. You get what I'm saying? You're into this fuckery. You're
So
into
that's
it.
what- so-
that's why it was probably hard for the woman to fight it.
What can you say though? It's true, but what can you? But that's fucked up.
It's terrible. It's sad.
I know.
bad.
Me feel sorry for her.
But it is. It's they class it as distributing porn.
But that's child
If I
porn,
send you, if I
isn't
send
it?
you
So it's
something
worse.
to your phone, that's me. And then you're fucked because you got indecent.
Yeah.
Don't send me
So,
no.
Unless you-
I'd have to report you.
Yes.
Don't send me no fuckery.
Next time you do that, I'm fucking reporting you.
No.
I'm fucking
Yeah, I know
grass you
you're a
up.
snitch. I know.
Damn
yeah,
right.
I can tell you're a
You
snitch.
fucking sending them nasty things to my phone. Next time you
Lad,
do
it
it.
was sent to me.
Police
And
will
you
be
know,
knocking on
sometimes
your
you
door.
want people to see your fuckeries that you've seen. It was fuckeries. I thought, you know
Before,
what?
if I had to go through this,
Yes,
they-
that was
But
it.
but
That's
the woman's a
exactly what it
police
was.
officer,
I cussed off the person who
superintendent,
sent it to
It's
me.
fucked up.
20 years under a belt. Your sister,
All gone.
I'll kill my sister. You know?
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's
That's
bad.
a big. That's
That's
a big.
because that's why I told
that's a
you don't
big
send me
problem with it.
fuckery. Even though it's fuckery, but it's a sister.
But
that-
you're-
But you're
You know what?
sending
It's lucky
it
you ain't
though.
got no career in it.
But you're sending.
No, but imagine that your brother who ain't doing shit in her life.
Fucked up.
So she's a superintendent and her sister's like Jeremy Kyle gets the
Yeah,
sister.
Yeah,
Nothing.
man. Mash up her life.
Imagine that because you're too
Mash up her
fast.
life.
Would
Mash
you?
up her
Would
life.
you? Is then?
but again-
if your sister or brother done that to you and fuck up your life, will
No,
you
but
still
again,
be cool with them?
but again, you have to realize this is unprecedented, isn't it? Like
not happened
they've
before.
been sending these fuckers to each other for long. Like possibly that sister might be like your dad. You know, sending because my dad and my uncle and them. Every time they send me a video, do you know how many videos I don't watch just in case? Fuck beheadings, weird stuff. Why are you sending
Yeah,
it?
I know.
I don't
Why
do that. I don't
forward
do
it?
that.
But that's-
It doesn't
That's
make
the-
sense.
don't
Listen, I
like
got an
what's
uncle
happening
that used to do that shit. Every time it's someone getting grinded out, someone head getting cut off, this one getting murdered, someone jump off a building. I said, brother, come on, man. What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
Yeah. There was one. I was watching it. There's a
wrong
man
with
standing
you?
on top of a building.
I tell them to loud them
There's
shit.
a man standing on top of a building, and I'm watching this thing. I'm watching the man just standing there, and then he just jump. I said, "Boof!" The way he hit the.
It was horrible, wasn't it?
Why did you send that to me?
Yeah,
I didn't want to see that.
Do you know what I do from now on?
That's
See, when I'm watching
traumatizing.
videos and 30 seconds in I don't see nothing, I know
cut
there's some
off.
fucking
Yeah, it's
happening.
gonna happen. Yeah.
Something's gonna happen.
I'm not waiting. Do you see the one in Mexico where they shoot up they shoot the man, cut off his head, shoot him, then stab him up.
How you
and
know? I thought you said you stopped watching it.
No, because it caught me.
Mama thought the
50
joke.
seconds in.
Mama said the shot.
No, he said
the head cut off.
He said if nothing happens in 30 seconds, he stops. That will happen in the first 30.
No, it's a prison thing.
So you carried on watching it then?
Because it caught me.
Why are you watching it?
I'm thinking,
Why did you keep watching it?
because this one looked like a movie. Actually, looked like a movie. it was off a security camera. You know what I'm saying? It was prison. Everybody in prison. It looked like a movie. But you know the rest of them, that one caught me the other day. Surprise! the man's with his girl watching TV.
I'll kill this girl.
They touch her with the shoulder. She looked round there.
Boom, blow off her head.
Blow off her head.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but that was in the paper.
2 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to see that, but he didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
He's watching TV with his gal. He told the girl, look over there. He tapped her. He said, like, look over there.
That's not
She
funny.
looked over
That
there.
is terrible.
Took up a big double barrel shotgun.
That's right, yeah.
At close range. All you can see was, fuck. It sprayed all over the house. And he just sat back down.
Lord
Wow.
God.
But you know what it is? You know what happens, yeah? We get desensitized. You're not supposed to see beheadings and heads getting blown off. That's not
No
what,
way.
But the fact that we watch it, like, we're desensitized. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I know you watched it and thought, oh, but then it didn't really phase you. Do you get what I'm
No,
saying?
it just fazed me to know that. How could people
No,
that
I get
whole
that.
like
No,
that?
I get
know
that.
what
But
she would have
it
done
does,
to him.
you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
What she
do
done
that.
to him? He's a madman. He's just a madman. He's just a madman.
The man said to the
filmed
girl,
himself.
Yeah, he's
said that-
filming it. He's filming it. He's a
He
madman.
filmed himself and he tapped. He said, like, say, babe, look over there. And she looked. The man got up and this guy is
Yeah. No, but I think that we get desensitized, and that's why people would forward these stupid videos and images.
I tell
of course.
people, I block them. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, stop sending me fuckery.
I don't
If
wanna see that. You know
Any
what it is? I
person
don't
that
wanna see
sends me
that.
fuckery, you're getting blocked.
I don't want nothing said to me. No porn.
You
nothing
put
comes-
it in the group. Shout out.
No, blood. The
Enough
other day I
of
got
that, man.
sent one girl.
And to make it worse, we couldn't
one
see the
girl
guy-
was sitting
we
on
couldn't
one
see the
big
guy-
fuck off fat dildo. A batty hole was stretch out. Cause I said, "What you sending me this? Don't send me nothing, fam."
So why? So hold on.
I saw it. It
You
was
see the
straight.
girl?
It looked like a balloon she was sitting
I
on.
don't know. But I saw a girl, the pom pom out. I'm thinking, what is?
I'll send it.
What's
To you.
this?
Then the girl, you thinking she's gonna strain? She just start shitting.
Did Chris send you that? Chris is a nasty.
It wasn't me. I didn't send it that. Don't lie. Don't. Zach, thank you. Why you think
No,
it's
but
me?
Okay.
You see the girl, you're thinking, yeah, so I'll something when I go on.
Man, all that is hood at, you know.
Hustling everything.
Yeah, you got noodle on his
Some
dick.
long shit. I think
Some people are into that, you know.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That's
Anybody
nice.
send me these fuckery, they're getting blocked. I swear, blocked and reported.
Oh my god, you know what's killed my heart the other day? A girl, she was getting backers by a dog, you know.
No, brother.
Chris
And
is-
you watched that. You watched it. You carried on
I watched
watching
it
it.
because a black girl. It hurt my soul. It hurt my. It was a black girl. She looked. The dog was beating. The camera. The dog was beating it, you know. And the close up, you can see the dog.
So you're watching it then? Man was waiting till it got closer. Man was waiting till the credits start rolling. Who directed it?
I
Hold on.
will watch it again, but I can't believe that someone would make a dog fuck them.
But that's what you do anyway.
you put-
you
you
are
put-
a dog.
you put the
You
chicken in the
dirty
group.
bitch.
The man fucked the chicken
Really? No.
it's in the
What
group.
type of fucker is this?
in the group.
What
Is
group?
it?
You know what? I'm glad you add me to that group because I would. Them things I don't like.
Man,
That.
Chinaman fuck the chicken. That's a mad. I think since social media come out,
The chicken.
more mad people are getting fucking exposed.
Yeah, but then it just, as I said, the fact that we're all desensitized to it because we've all seen fuckery, we don't even care no more. That's why it can keep. That doesn't really phase us.
It does phase me. 'Cause I can't believe how
You
these
keep-
But you
people-
keep watching
I
them.
was
Why you
shocked.
keep getting to the end
I
for?
blocked
I didn't know.
Why you watching
I
them
was
and then
shocked.
rating them on the fucking
TripAdvisor.
Yeah, TripAdvisor and Rotten Tomatoes.
5 star.
Yeah.
Ain't finished too quick.
Very realistic.
But listen, yeah, guys.
This your boy Dizzle Comedian. You've been watching Chalk and Cheese podcast. Stay tuned to next week. It's the best thing ever.
Cheese podcast. Put a podcast.